You know I'm having a good time when you see me wearing the same clothes several videos in a row. Because that means I have the time to make several videos in a row. Normally I make a video in like the 10 minutes I've got to make one, then I've got to like change clothes, do something else. I can't be all smoky for parenting or working or something like that. But today I'm able to make several vids in a row. I'm still smoking. Peterson's University Flake in my stubby. And we have a good old-fashioned YTPC YABO. I sat on my hat. And it's all squished. It's just not right. We have a good old-fashioned YTPC YABO. Let's get right to it. I'm gonna be opening this bow. I'm gonna be owing this bow. I'm going to be opening this box with my old 6th grade butterfly knife here from the flea market, because that's what's sitting on the table after I made that video months ago about my knives. All right, let's get to it. Let's open this thing. This is from Brian, who is a subscriber, and I think we must say at this point, benefactor of the channel. And Brian sent me this message on Facebook that was like, hey, I really want to try a couple of tobaccos you're always talking about. You want to trade, I'll send you some tobaccos and, maybe I'll throw a few fish and flies through there, because Brian was the one that gave me, a lot of, damn it, Brian, a lot of fly tying materials. So anyway, to get started with my fly tying career, oh my God, Brian. So yeah, he wanted to try Old Limey Bastard and Bothy Flake. So I was like, yeah, send me some tobacco, and I'll send you Old Limey Bastard and Bothy Flake. We'll do a good old fashioned YTPC trade. And then of course I got busy. Brian like put his box in the mail that day. I got busy. I still haven't put the box in the mail. Sorry, Brian. I don't know when this video will post. What the hell, man? What the hell? So then I get this box that weighs like 40 pounds. It's on my porch, and I'm just like, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. What is up with the... This is literally gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm looking at here. Brian, you're insane. This is way too much. Way too much. So I sent him a message, and I was like, I just got this huge-ass box. I think you might have misunderstood our social contract here. I think you thought I was going to send you the entirety of Old Limey Bastard, that I was going to go hold up B&B Tobacconists and be like, give me the Old Limey Bastard, and then send it all to Brian. But he said, no, I just had some, half-empty tins, and then he was like, you might want to go check it out, because there's a Mora in there. Wait, a Mora? You're sending me a knife too? Because everybody knows now that if you want to watch a grown man just squeal with glee, send me a knife. So here's the squeal. I'm not really going to squeal, but the knife is right on top. So we'll look at this first. Brian, thank you, sir. I'm getting ready to go fishing. And I think I will take this today. Wow, that's cool. This is the carbon steel Morin. It doesn't have a model number. I don't know what these... I think these are called the Classic, right? Learn to fly fish for free. Yep, pretty sharp. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, Classic number 2. Thank you, Brian. I'm already feeling super embarrassed. So right on top here, 2 tins of Irish Flake. And he said that these were all opened, but why would you have 2 tins open? This one doesn't seem open. Is this one open? This one's open. I've never had Irish Flake. Full-bodied blend made of equal portions. Okay, we can't do. There's so much I can't read every tin description. Vintage mixture from Fribourg and Tri. I've never even heard of this. Wingate. Wait. I read that as vintage because I haven't had enough coffee yet. Brian, I promise, if I throw up from this, I'll get it on camera. Billy Budd, what's this? What's this? 4 ounces of McClellan's Toasted Cavendish. 4 ounces of McClellan tobacco. Brian, you're insane. You're just crazy, buddy. I hate to tell you. All right, Sutliff, 1849. Never tried this before. Rich Virginias and Spicy Periques. Oh man, Brian wants to see me throw up on camera. All right. What else? Orlick Golden Sliced. One of my favorite Virginias. This is too much, Brian. What? Oh, Peterson Luxury Bullseye Flake. I think he meant Stockaby's. I think this is Peter Stockabee. Although maybe Peterson makes a Luxury Bullseye Flake. This is actually my favorite Virginia. So, thank you. And now we're getting down to some of the bigger Peterson Wild Atlantic. I'm gonna have to go buy a humidor for this. Royal Yacht, Brian. All right, so Brian has sent me so far like 6 ounces of tobaccos that are now discontinued that you can't get anymore, and that are like hundreds of dollars an ounce on eBay or something like that. I don't know what the deal is, but I know that they are rare. Cordell and Deal's Burley number 3. So Amy Mack and Matches and I, we're just gonna have a party here in the garage. Sorry the camera's so shaky, but I don't get paid for this, so you know, shake away. Aaron Moore Flake. Is this a? This is a. I don't. Okay. Is it a Lakeland? I can't remember. I've never had a Sugay tobacco. Which one is this? Premium Gungeon, the Samurai God. Yeah, that sounds like it's a pretty low nicotine version, right? Man, so we're still going. I mean, we're like only halfway through. Solani Virginia Flake. This is maybe the biggest haul I've ever received, Brian. Foundry Victorian Luxury. I've never heard of that. I have heard of Sutliff Private Stock, but I've never heard of the Molto Dolce. Rich and creamy texture of vanilla, caramel, and honey. Now, Brian said he had opened these and smoked them. He must have liked this one because there's not that much left. Now, this is just literally unreasonable, Brian. Because I mean, we're not even to the big guns yet. More Foundry Victoria. Okay, so we can infer that Brian's review is not positive on this one, which doesn't mean I won't like it. And here we go. Okay. All right. We'll think of something fun to do with this. A giant tub of velvet. I've never had velvet. Is it? It's still sealed. A sealed tub of velvet, Brian. This is insane. This is just. And then a giant tub of Mixture 79. Is this one still? No, this one's been opened. Okay, well, I'll leave my judgments out of this. These are 2 tobaccos that I have never, after my Carter Hall experience back in the day, when the whole Codger Challenge was going on, I always left Velvet and Mixture 79 alone. Looks like I'm going to have to try them out now. Although, man, Velvet, like if it's all sealed up, I'm just going to wait till they ban tobacco, and then it'll really be worth some money. Now, what I'm really excited about, I actually have a fly box set aside for flies that have sentimental value, that have cool stories behind them. Maybe I'll tell you about these flies someday. So some of these are definitely going to go in that box, Brian, because I like to, look at this! I like to have flies from people I know. So Brian sent me a bunch of flies that he has tied. And when he said, I'm going to send you some flies, I thought he meant like, you know, a dozen. And it looks like there might be a little more than a dozen flies in here, Brian. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Some of these I recognize, some of them I don't. This guy seems interesting. What do you think we'll catch with that? Maybe like a sea turtle or something? I'm also interested in these little guys. That's cool. Okay, so Brian, I'm going to be like sending you messages being like, WTF is this fly? I mean, I see this giant honking stimulator there. That's gonna catch a big one. And we got some beadhead thingamabobbers there. Cool. And here's a piece of fuzz with a hook on it. What kind of pattern is that? Is that an egg pattern? I hear people talking about the egg patterns. All right, excellent. Definitely some stuff I don't normally fish. Although this looks like something I would kind of try. Excellent. Yeah, that's like some sort of terrestrial beetle fly. Beetle worm. Brian, I'm going to delay my box to you, sir, because it's going to have to get a little more elaborate. You have definitely upped the ante on me here. So thank you so much for all of this stuff. I'm kind of speechless, which is saying a lot for me. So thank you. Everyone else, if Brian ever starts making videos, you got to sub his channel. He's a lurker, but he's obviously a very generous lurker. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind. I'm going to go smoke some tobacco.